everybody. It's February 23rd, 2024, and I'm just heading home from court. I had an early morning appearance in court at 9 a.m., which I think went fine. So basically everything is adjourned and on hold until we hear back from the Court of Appeal. So I just have to wait. But I feel like I represented Paul well this morning, and I feel positive. And what helps me get through this is, today is 529 days since Lars terminated my visits with Paul. And the judge very graciously and kindly said to me that for the time being I should just submit to my sister's. My sister wants me to undergo an hour intake interview by the access supervisor, which is, just piling one humiliation on another. But really, in the grand scheme of things, I'll do anything for Paul. And the judge said I didn't have to answer questions. It was up to me if I didn't want to. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to, I'm going to be interviewed by the access supervisor and then hopefully get a visitation date as soon as possible. I hope you can hear me. It's a beautiful spring day. The buds are starting to come out on the trees. And I had a really good sleep last night. And I get to talk with Paul 4:30 today if they let him come to the phone. So I'm gearing up for that. But again, I just want to thank all my Facebook friends and supporters. You don't know how much it means to me that you reach across the miles, and your just little words of kindness and support have helped me through this terrible time. And what I think is, what I hope will come of this, even though Paul and I have lost 2 years in our retirement of the opportunity to visit with each other, almost 2 years, 529 days, that perhaps they'll never do this again to anybody else. And that, because of my training as a lawyer, I was able to express my case and describe what's going on, make a record of what's going on, so that this never happens to somebody who has no training as a lawyer. I'm quite sure Lars will never pull this stunt on anyone again, and the government of BC won't either. I still miss Paul so much, But like I said, I hope that, out of all of this, some good will come. When I think of World War II and all those brave North American soldiers who went over to Europe and in the Pacific theater as well, that they, so many died, and now Europe is such a civilized, welcoming, wonderful place. My dad went there shortly after I was born. So in January 1956, my mom and dad went to Europe. And it was, even in 1956, it was devastated. He said it was just ruins. Europe, they traveled across Europe, and he said it was just in ruins. And now, because of the sacrifices of those brave Canadian and American boys, I think 60,000 Canadians died in World War II. No, that was World War I. It was 45,000 died in World War II. And my uncle, Kevin Kierans, fought in World War II, worked his way across Europe. So they created a better world that we enjoy today. And I hope that by going through this suffering and fighting for Paul and fighting for my rights to visit with him, that creating a better world, leaving behind a better world. I really do feel that. I feel like all of the training, my background as a psychologist assistant working with mentally handicapped adults, my background caring for Paul, my background as a lawyer, all of that has culminated in my ability to speak on behalf of people in my situation that are being taken advantage of and treated dismissively by the system. Anyways, please continue to pray for us. Go to your synagogue, your temple, your gurdwara, your mosque, and pray for us, or pray for us right where you're sitting. I know I'm praying like crazy. Contribute to our GoFundMe account. And copy and paste the email that I'll put in the description box for this video and send it to the decision makers. Your little email has the impact of 100,000 voters. Remember that. Or write your own email and send it to whoever you think might be of help. We got to keep on working on this. We're not home free by a long shot. So now, as I said, to sum up, we're just waiting for the decision from the Court of Appeal. My complaint before the Human Rights Tribunal is proceeding, and it should be ready to go by the end of the month. I'm consulting with a lawyer. And I wanted to thank Glenn Ridgway, who's a lawyer on Vancouver Island, I think in the Cowichan Valley, who gave me legal advice through Access Pro Bono the day before yesterday. He spent an hour with me for free. He didn't charge me anything. And this is not a pleasant topic to talk about. And I'm speaking with I've got another lawyer, human rights lawyer, that I'll be speaking with on February 28th. So thank you so much. Paul, I miss you so much. I'm going to talk with you at 4:30 today, and we can sing some songs. You are my sunshine, dear.